welcome. My name is Alyssa, and today we'll be doing a swift yoga practice moving towards Vashisthasana or side plank. This can be great if you just want to wake up the body in the morning and have just a little bit of time, or if you want to take a break in the afternoon, get the blood pumping, or really any time of day where you have just a sliver and want to feel into your body and feel good. All right, let's set up in Tadasana to start mountain pose. You can begin at the top of your mat for where we're going and set up with the feet hip width distance apart, so that's right underneath the bony part at the front of the hip. So we're stacking the bones of the legs. Root into all four corners of the feet. Press into the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, the inner heel, and the outer heel evenly, anchoring you to the earth. Draw that energy up through the legs, from the thighs, from the belly, lift the chest. And the arms can either be palms to the front, externally rotating the arms, or perhaps place one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Whatever feels the best for you here to begin. You can gently close the eyes. We'll take a few moments just to center the body, call the mind into the present moment. So pulling away from anything that's happened before now, anything that might come up after, and really drawing yourself into this moment, feeling into your body. Notice the breath. See if you can draw it all the way down into the belly here, starting to smooth out the breath, nourish your body, nourish our systems. And perhaps setting an intention for our practice today. What is it that you want to call in this carved out piece of time? You've already shown up, you're already here, yay. What is it that you want to call in for your day, for this practice? Maybe some more breath, some more ease, maybe joy. What is it that you're ready to release, even if it's just for a few moments or just for this practice? What are you setting down to make space? Maybe it's tension or worry, fear. Use your breath to sew those intentions into your body, as if we were weaving them in with the breath. As you inhale, what are you calling in? And as you exhale, what are you clearing down? Clearing out, what are you setting down? Let's take two more breaths together, visualizing each inhale, calling in, nourishing the body. And exhale, letting go, make space. Empty out. One more time, inhale, big breath in, pull it all the way down to the belly, let the ribs expand, the chest expand. And exhale all the way out, let it go. Beautiful. From here, moving right into Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach the arms out, around, rise up, big stretch. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. And take a few breaths here, feet are hip width distance apart, soften the knees, so much so that the belly can start to rest on the thighs. That might be a big bend. Just let the belly rest down. This is great compression for the internal organs and also helps the low back release. Allow the entire spine to let go as gravity helps elongate and make room. You might clasp opposite elbows, maybe a gentle sway, left to right. Maybe a little bounce in the hips or a blow through the lips is great for releasing any excess heat, excess tension. Good, then on your next inhale, release the hands. Inhale, slide them up to the upper thighs to start, just to give yourself plenty of space. Press the heels of the palms back into the upper thigh bones, so you're tractioning yourself on your own body, right? Press the upper thighs back as you pull the sternum, the chest forward. Draw the shoulder blades together on the back. Good, inhale here. Find your strength, use the belly, use the legs. As you exhale, maybe sigh out the mouth as you fold. Inhale, reach the arms out around, rise all the way up, big stretch. Good, exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Let's do 2 more like that, moving with the breath, half sun salute. Inhale, reach the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, use your support, halfway lift, pull the chest through. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out, around, rise all the way up, big stretch, take up space. Good, exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Full breath in, full breath out. Here we go again, inhale, reach out, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, pull the chest through. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, reach out, around, rise up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Pause and feel your breath. And welcome in more breath, more energy. Inhale, reach the arms out, around and up. Hold here. Anchor the feet down as you reach the arms up. Notice if the shoulders start to creep up towards the ears. Can you give yourself just a little bit of space through the neck? Maybe take the arms a bit wider. Good, then inhale up and over towards the left. Keep pressing the right big toe down. Breathing into the right side. And like a flower searching for the sun, allow your chest to spin up towards the sky. So notice if you start to cave in, see if you can keep the spine, the chest lifted. On an exhale, press into the feet, rise back up. Good, inhale up and over, other side, tipping towards the right. Press into the big toe mound of the left foot, anchoring that leg. Good, breathe here, sending the breath into the right ribs, making space in the intercostal muscles, the muscles between the ribs. Keep spinning the chest towards the sky. Open the chest. Where can you find a bit more space? As you exhale, come back up. This time, reach the arms straight out towards the sides. And then press the hands away. So as if you were trying to press the walls away from you on either side. Pull the fingers back towards the face. Big stretch in the forearms. Good. And then from here, we'll take the thumb in. So wrapping the thumb in towards the palm. And then take the index finger, wrap it over. Next, until all the fingers are wrapped. You're making like a little fist and draw the wrist down. Ooh, stretching the other side, the tops of the forearms. We'll do that one more time. You can give the palms a little shake and then press the palms away. Fingers are pulling back towards the face. Good, relax the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. And then hook the thumbs into the palm, wrap the index finger, and then the next, and the next, and then the next. You've got fist. Draw the fist down. Good. Stretching through the tops of the arms. And then give them a shake. You can shake it all out. All right, from here we'll come back to our mountain pose. Open the palms towards the front. Then send the hips back, turning this into chair. Inhale, reach the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Pull up from the belly. Good, we'll move this into a chair version of cat-cow. So as you exhale, round the spine, you can sweep the arms back, draw the belly up, round the upper back. As you inhale, pull the chest through. Hands can either reach up, if that feels good, or hands to the thighs. Draw the shoulder blades back, pull the chest through. Good, exhale, fold around. Hands at the reach behind. Hands can come towards the floor or to blocks around the spine. Good. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, your arch. Exhale, your round. One more time. Inhale to open. And exhale, round. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs. Give them a little shake. Out. And then moving into a gentle twist. Again, send it back into chair pose. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, turn the chest towards the right. Left hand comes to the outer right thigh. Right hand can come to the back of the pelvis. Gentle twist. If you're feeling really warmed and your torso is parallel to the floor already, then you might take the left elbow, hook it onto the outer right thigh. Exhale, fold over the legs. Shake out. Good. Bend the knees and the hips back. Inhale up, chair pose. As you exhale, turn the chest towards the left. Right hand comes to the outer left thigh. Left hand comes to the back of the pelvis. Notice if the right knee starts to shift forward. See if you can draw it back. Good. Inhale here. Again, if the torso is parallel to the floor, if you're feeling quite confident and strong, deep in your chair pose, you might take the right elbow, hook it onto that outer left thigh. One more breath. Exhale, fold. Sigh it out. Give the hips a little shake, maybe bending one knee and then the other. Good, and then we'll rise up, Tadasana. Let's add on. Inhale, reach out around and up. Exhale, hinge with the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the chest through. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left toes away back, and then the right toes away back. Plank pose. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Firm the thighs, firm the belly here. Good, then inhale, shift forward, knees up, or you can lightly lower the knees down. And lower all the way to the belly for 5. Hug the arms in 4, 3, you've got this, 2, and 1, all the way down. Good, from here, setting up for low cobra, anchor the feet down, firm the thighs, firm the belly, inhale, lift the chest. Keep the back of the neck long, exhale, release. 2 more times, anchor the legs, firm the belly, lift the chest, maybe float the hands. And exhale, lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, firm the belly. Anchor the feet to lift the chest. Find length from the toes all the way through the top of the head. Maybe float the hands. And lower it down. Awesome. From here, curl the toes under. Firm the thighs, firm the belly. Option to press up through tabletop or straight up to plank. Good. Pause and plank. Feel your strength here. Spread the fingers wide. Anchor into the inner palm between the index finger and thumb. Keep that rooted down as you bend the knees and the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe bend one knee and the other. Starting to stretch through the backs of the legs. And can you keep that feeling of connection to the hands and let that anchoring to the earth really stretch your forearms up, lift up through the shoulders, and lift all the way up through the hips. Awesome. As you exhale, lower the knees down, setting up in tabletop. From here, imagine you're spinning both hands out to the side. So as if the left hand was wrapping out to the left or opening the lid of a jar or a big doorknob that was on the floor. So your hand stays glued down, but the outer upper arm starts to wrap out and back. Same for the right. Imagine it could be helpful to actually lift your hand and do the little turn so you feel that action at the shoulder joint of this wrapping out. But keep the hand glued down, fingers spread, and wrap the outer arm back towards you. This stabilizes the shoulders on our back. You might feel the shoulder blades even start to hug in as you do this. Good. Keep the hands exactly where they are. Curl the toes under. Send the hips up and back. And notice how that feels in the shoulders. Maybe feeling a bit more steady, a bit more supported. Relax the head, relax the neck. But inhale, we'll shift back, forward, coming into plank. Firm the thighs, firm the belly. Then shift the whole body over towards the right, just an inch. Feel the right obliques, the right side of the waist turn on, back to center. Good, over to the left. Feel the left side start to wake up, back to center. Good, from here, lower all the way down to the belly. And 3 rounds of low cobra. Anchor the feet, anchor the legs. Inhale to lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Exhale to release. Either continue 2 more just like this, or option to take the fingers off the mat. Come on to the fingertips, lift the elbows up, and inhale, lift the chest. Take a little finger stand, cobra. Exhale, release. Helping feel into the shoulder blades. Inhale to lift. Good, and exhale, float it down. Reset the hands right underneath the elbows if they've moved. Curl the toes under. Envision yourself pressing up, whether it's tabletop or plank. Firm the thighs, firm the belly. See it playing out in your mind's eye. You know you can do it. Take a big inhale. Exhale, power up. Good. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Then from here, we'll take the feet as wide as the mat. Let the heels stay on and the toes spill out. Bend the knees as you walk the hands back, coming into Malasana squat at the back of the mat. You can keep the hands on the floor. This is a great support. You can always sneak a block underneath the bum. Or if you're feeling steady and strong in the legs, you might take the hands together at the heart, elbows pressing into that outer thighs. Good, use that connection of elbows pressing into the thighs, thumbs hugging in towards the elbows to find a lift in the chest. Feel the collarbones broaden. Good, exhale, walk it back forward, coming into downward facing dog. Walk the feet back to hip width. Soften the knees, anchor the palms. Connect to that sensation of spinning open through the left and right hands like you're opening 2 jars in opposite directions. As you exhale, either slow walk or soften the knees. Maybe look between the hands and hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms out, around. Let's rise all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time. What are you calling in? Exhale, what are you clearing? Let's move with that. Inhale, reach out, around and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right toes back, then the left. Pause and plank. Right away, shift to the belly for 5, 4, hug the arms in, 3, 2, and 1. Landing on the floor. This time, option to keep the hands under the elbows, low cobra, or you can take a version of locust, reaching the arms back by the hips. Anchor the feet, firm the thighs, firm the belly. Inhale, start to lift the chest, and if the arms are reaching back, reach the arms as if they're floating up off the floor, reaching towards the back of your mat or towards the feet. Good, keep spinning the inner thighs up, making space in the low back. One more breath. And exhale, lower down. Reset the hands. Then you decide how to press up. Tabletop or plank. Play it out in your mind's eye. See it happening. Take an inhale. Prepare. Exhale, power it up. Good, we'll all meet in plank. And then bend the knees, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good, from here, come high up onto the toes. Lift the heels way, way, way up. Keep pressing the hands down into the floor to send the shoulders and the hips up and back. Then drop both heels over towards the right. So the hips might bump a bit towards the right as well. Keep anchoring into the left hand. Feel the stretch through the left side of the body.
Good, come back to center. Lift the heels way, way up and bump the hips towards the left this time. Stretching through the right side of the body. Press the right hand into the earth. Relax the head, relax the neck. Good, come back up and lower the knees down. Zip the legs together, zip the feet together. And just press yourself back up. Come to sit on the toes for a beat. If this is way too much sensation, if this feels like quite a lot, you can always walk the hands forward, take a bit of pressure off. If it's feeling quite good, see if you can keep the shoulders and the hips stacked right over the heels drawing together. Then at any point, if you need a break, you can come out, pat the tops of the feet, and then come back in when you're ready. This is a great thing to do any time of day, honestly. You can just take this little piece of practice and incorporate it. It's great stretching the bottoms of the feet, opening up these areas that are so often neglected. Great for moving the joints in the toes and keeping them nice and healthy. All right, from here, let's shift back forward. Pat the tops of the feet out once again. And we'll move into a version of side plank here to start. So to begin, take the right toes and just swing them over towards the right. The left toes can reach back and shift onto the inner part of the left foot. Good. From here, left hand comes to the left hip. Right hand is right underneath the right shoulder. The right knee is right underneath the right hip, but it's kicked back so we have a little kickstand. Good, this is great. Keep pressing the right hand down into the floor and feel that action of spinning open a jar. That'll help your shoulder blade hug onto the back. You can even feel that with your left hand. Scoop it underneath, like you're trying to give yourself a hug. Scoop underneath the right armpit. Feel the shoulder blade on the back. And as you wrap the right outer arm back, can you feel that shoulder blade hugging in? You can give yourself a little hand with this by scooping that side of your body under and up. Good. When you've got that, maybe it lands today, maybe it doesn't. Oh well, either way, it's all good. You can keep the left hand on the hip, or maybe reach the left hand up high towards the sky. Good. Find even space across the front body and the back body. Both are expanding equally as much. An option here to float the back foot, as if you were pressing that back foot into a wall. Good, exhale, we'll come all the way down, reset, tabletop. And we'll shift on to the other side. So this time, let's start by stepping the right toes back. I think that might be a bit more logical. All right, from here, flip onto the inner part of the right foot, and you can kick the left foot back like a little kickstand. Right hand comes onto the right hip. The left hand's right underneath the left shoulder. Left knee right underneath the left hip. Good. You can stay right here. This is great. Building strength in the core, the obliques, building balance. And then spread the fingers of the left hand. Start to feel as you turn the arm at the shoulder joint out towards the left, as if you were spinning a jar or a doorknob open towards the left. The shoulder blade starts to hug onto the back. Again, you can take the right hand, scoop it underneath, feel that shoulder blade, and help it as you rotate the arm out, draw the upper arm back, pull the shoulder blade in and up, like you're lifting the chest up towards the sky. Maybe the right hand stays on the hip, maybe it reaches up as well. Feel that strength. Feel that space across the front body. and back body. Option to play with floating the right leg. Good. One more breath. Exhale, come back down. All right, one more option to play with this pose. You can repeat exactly like we just did, or I'll give another option. Start in tabletop, everyone. All right, then reach the left toes back. This is a great place to continue if you want to repeat what we just did, or if you want to try something new, reach the right toes back as well. Good, firm the belly, firm the thighs. If you're feeling strong in the core, shift the heels both towards the right. Good, keep anchoring into the right palm. Left hand can come to the left hip. Spin the right outer upper arm back like you're opening a jar. Left shoulder blade hugs in and up. Maybe reach the left arm up. Spread across the chest, spread across the upper back. Keep lifting the hips up. Feel that right side of the waist engage. Option to play with floating the left foot. Good, exhale, let's come back to center. Beautiful, switching on to the other side. Both legs reaching back or switching on to the other knee here. We'll drop the heels over towards the left this time. Good. Firm the belly, feel the left waist engage. And then right hand can come to the right hip. Spin the outer arm back. Feel the stability of the shoulder blade. So shoulder blades hugging in and up to protect the shoulder and give you that space, maybe to reach the right arm up. Good, spread through the collarbones. Keep anchoring into the inner palm, right between the index finger and the thumb of the left hand. Option to float the right foot. Just play, see how it feels. Exhale, shift back to center. Awesome job, lower the knees. Send the hips back towards the heels. Rest the forehead down, either on the floor, on the palms, maybe on a block. And start to cool the body down. Amazing job today. Allow the breath to move into the low back. And if a bit more compression on the belly would feel okay, if you haven't had a big meal right before this, it could be nice to actually bring the legs all the way together. Let the belly rest on the thighs. Maybe sweep the arms back towards the heels to let the shoulders relax. Good, just take a few more breaths right there. Allow the breath to move into the belly, low down into the belly. And as the belly expands and presses onto the thighs, the breath can start to wrap around the sides of the body, maybe feeling it move all the way into the back body. As you exhale, clearing out the breath from the back body, the sides, the belly, all the way up. When you're ready, slowly use the hands to help press yourself all the way up to a comfy seat. We'll take one more easy twist here. Inhale, reach the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, send the right fingers back, left fingers come to the right knee or thigh. Inhale, back up to center, big reach. Exhale, twisting to the left fingers go back, right fingers to the left knee or thigh. And inhale, reach up. As you exhale, bring the palms together down at the heart. Taking one more moment, honoring yourself for showing up. You did it. Thank you for making the time for yourself, for your practice today, and for sharing that practice here with me and letting me share my practice with you. From my heart to yours, thank you.